Welcome to the No Signal Podcast, everybody. Hope you're having a great and wonderful day. Today we're going to go through a few trailers that I've seen on YouTube, and I'm going to do a quick review and react. Yeah, so we're going to get straight to it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to hit that like and subscribe if you're brand new. If you're brand new on Twitch, mind give me that follow. And it really helps me out. My goal is to get to 200 and reach affiliate at least by this year, which I think is an attainable goal. So we can do this. So remember, hit that follow button, get notified when I go live. And like I said, we're going to get straight to it. So got a couple trailers we're going to go through and review. So let me get my windows ready. Boom. All right. So yeah, the first game, well, let me pause my music. All right, first game on the list for today is called Outpost Infinity Siege. This will be the official trailer. I just saw the cover art. It looks really interesting. Usually when the cover art catches my interest, I have a good sign. It's usually a good sign that it's going to be a good game. And looks like there's a good like to dislike ratio. So it's 9.4K like and 243 dislikes. So that's a real big margin. So a lot of people actually like this. So let's check out the description here. It says, enjoy the 3-minute trailer for Outpost Infinity Siege, an upcoming first-person shooter from the Team Ranger that includes base building and RPG elements. Oh, and piloting mechs too. It's due out Q3 2023. This sounds pretty interesting. Wow. And this looks like my type of game, honestly. It's a whole bunch of games in one. It seems like what they say? It's a base building RPG with mech piloting. So you've already knocked out all my buttons. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight to it, guys. Outpost Infinity Siege. So it looks like it's gonna be a cinematic trailer. Oh no, this is gameplay. It's a first-person shooter, right? Interesting. Never heard of Team Ranger. So a bit of crafting. That's dope. What's this, Crisis? This looks fun. Whoa. Can you play it like that? I thought it was gonna go RTS. It says an RPG. Wow, I'm blown away. Now the PvP is gonna look pretty sick too. Excited what that's gonna be like.
Attention. Operation Starfall is in the final preparation stage. All outposts, prepare for engagement. Today will be remembered forever.
Arrived at the target location. Waiting for orders.
We are the vanguard. We stand guard against
Tiger Squad. So I guess they're the main protagonists in this game. Story mode. Cool. You play as a faceless space marine. I wonder where they got that from. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It looks like my type of game. It's like one of those dream games that never, not never, but that never came out, and seems like it's all these games in one, which is pretty cool. I mean, first person shooter mixed with RTS, so you can like hop into the action. I think that's what Halo Halo Wars was supposed to be. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Outpost Infinity Siege. I'm definitely gonna wishlist that one. Let's get straight to the comments, folks. Looks like let's see. First comment from Slimy Raw 8340. They said, looks dope. The RTS FPS combo is something I've always wanted to see done successfully. Yes, 1000% yes. Like I said, I've been waiting for something like this to be done, and surprisingly there hasn't been a game like that. So shout out to this studio for trying to do their best and do something that's a little bit different. Next comment from Team Ranger 9035. Looks like somebody already has a Team Ranger. It must be a bot or something. They said, so excited to be featured in IGN. Oh, this is actual Team Ranger staff member from the creators. They said, so excited to be featured by IGN. Really appreciate Outpost Infinity Siege is a first-person shooter that forces that. Excuse me. Let me start this over. So excited to be featured by IGN. Really appreciate it. Outpost Infinity Siege is a first-person shooter that focuses on exploration, collection, and base building. There will be playtests in the near future. Open my channel for more details. So that's pretty interesting that the developers are in the comments, actually, you know, excited with all of us in the comments. So that's pretty cool. So shout out to Team Ranger. I'm really interested to see what they're going to be doing with the exploration mechanics in this game, because it seems like it's like a basic RTS, I guess, layout. But you know, that'd be pretty cool actually if you can explore an RTS map, and like say if there's like a forest area that you want to go take over, and take over that outpost, and you know there's like enemies lurking by or something like that. So that's, you know, that's pretty unique mechanic that I'm looking forward to. And yeah, RTS FPS, that's pretty cool. Next comment from Jay Garling. They said, the real question is if it can make the FPS elements feel worthwhile along with the base elements. Very few games like this manage to nail both sides. Yeah, because I think some games, they try that mechanic and they're really light with either or feature. Like they'll be more focused on RTS rather than FPS, so they'll have like super basic FPS mechanics. Or you can flip that, it'll be really light RTS mechanics and a really up-to-date FPS mechanics. So I'm curious to see how balanced they're gonna have this game. Is it gonna be 50-50? Is it gonna be both, you know, really polished features in the game that's going to make the game actually, like, you know, Gotti worthy, you know? So next comment we have from Big Za 5097. They said, this is really cool. Huge props to developers for making something new, and this trailer looks like pure fun. It does look like fun. It like sort of reminds me of Halo back when it first released. So really interested to see what Team Ranger has something up their sleeve. It is really looks like a dream project. So really looking forward to this. So make sure you go check that out and go wish list it on Steam. Outpost Infinity Siege. All right, on to the next, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna head straight to the next trailer. Looks like we're gonna be watching Mandalorian season 3, I believe. Yeah, season 3. So I'm really excited about this one. I'm excited about to see what's the next in story with our boy Grogu and the Mandalorian. So my man's gonna be a Jedi. Hopefully we'll see soon, but maybe a little too early since Grogu is still like a little baby. So this is the Mandalorian season 3 official trailer. Let's get straight to it.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for?
Mandos. Why are there more than one? Usually they...
Being a Mandalorian's not just learning...
Or he's usually alone.
You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way, you'll never be lost.
Gotta shake some hands. Uh-oh.
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
He still wants to be a Mandalorian after what they did to him.
This there's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
We got some Jedis.
Hang on, kid. This is the way.
Nice. Grogu's got some training. Yeah, looking forward to that one. Let's go straight to the comments. All right, first comment from Michael4099. They said Pedro is killing this year. Oh, he's getting a check, baby. He's getting paid, baby.
How to navigate the galaxy.
Oops. But yeah, my boy's getting paid. What do you got? Last of Us and Mandalorian. This guy's getting 2 checks. God damn. Next comment from YTV123. They said, give Pedro this Golden Globe, his trophy, or whatever, because the acting that this man has done is outstanding, man. God dang. Shout out to Pedro on that one. Next comment from Spaz93 Jr. Pedro currently playing 2 huge roles where he travels around with a kid that isn't his, and oh man, I screwed that one up. Next comment from Spaz93. They said Pedro currently played 2 huge roles where he travels around with a kid that isn't his, that he's grown attached to. Laughy smiley face. Love this journey he's on. 4.3k. He's got that, I guess he's got that dad kind of vibe with him, you know, the Wild West sort of look. And I guess the energy he's really good at portraying is a father figure. So he's really good at it apparently. So next comment from user Spider-Man12. I'm so excited for season 3. I can't wait to see all the Mandalorians in action. Fire emojis. 1.9k likes. Next comment from official Brandon Collins. They said the Mandalorian is best thing to come from Disney Star Wars since Rogue One. This is the way. Yes, that is the way. Rogue One was dope as hell and it needs more love. But yes, I agree. Mandalorian has been probably the best thing that's ever happened to Star Wars in modern day Star Wars. Because I don't know what the hell they've been thinking about before Mandalorian. Your next comment from James Rodriguez 3667. They said, man, that shot of Mandalorians ejecting from the transport ship always get me hyped. Yes, that was a good shot. A lot of CGI, but it looks like it's good quality. You know Disney's gonna pull it off because they cannot lose this. They cannot lose it at all. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that that video. That is the Mandalorian season 3 trailer. Next video we got going on is the Atomic Heart final preview. So we're gonna be watching the Atomic Heart trailer. So this is a game that I've seen like a long time ago, and I know they've been working on it throughout the pandemic and stuff. So I'm excited to see what the final preview of it. You know, it looks pretty cool. It sort of reminds me of like BioShock, but like definitely a different vibe. But it has the same sort of same attraction that BioShock tries to portray. So this is a 6-minute trailer, and let's quickly read the synopsis. Looks like a lot of people like this trailer. It says 8.5k likes and 418 dislikes, so that's a big difference right there. And let's see, the synopsis says, after going hands-on with the first couple of hours of near final build of the Atomic Heart, this Bolshevik BioShock seems as though it could well be worth the wait. Its superpowered combat, fascinating story, spectacular setting all appear to be clicking seamlessly into place to form a cohesive whole, blinking into vibrant life like one of its most deadly assembly line creations. Oh boy, that was a good description. All right, hope you guys are excited for this one. This is the Atomic Heart, the final preview.
Off we go.
Ugh, this tunnel's messed up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
After nearly 5 years since its stunning announcement trailer, we're now just 1 month away from the launch of Atomic Heart. the strictly single-player first-person shooter that thrusts you into an alternate history Soviet setting and tasks you with taking on an army of angry androids. The good news is that after going hands-on with the first couple of hours of a near-final build of the game, this Bolshevik Bioshock seemed as though it could be well worth the wait. Its superpowered combat, fascinating story, and spectacular setting all appear to be clicking seamlessly into place to form a cohesive whole, blinking into vibrant life like one of its many deadly assembly line creations. The opening moments of Atomic Heart's reportedly 25-hour campaign takes you from the sun-kissed streets of Chalamet City floating high among the clouds, all the way down to the shadowy subterranean depths of the ruined Vavilov facility, where a violent robot uprising has wiped out almost all human workers.
Oh, robot uprising.
Skills are doled out
So AI.
slowly in this initial stretch, and with only a fireman's axe and limited shells for my shotgun, I found myself
The robots
favoring
are
stealth
pissed.
wherever possible. So it's just as well that the earliest upgrades you unlock are the abilities to track enemies through walls and shock the dandelion surveillance cameras in order to avoid
So
alarm
cool.
raising detection. On the occasion that I did alert a guard to my presence, the stiff challenge presented by Atomic Heart's early enemy types came as a bit of a shock to my system. Or indeed, a system shock, if you prefer. These resilient Terminator types ignore cover in favor of making a beeline to deliver you a beatdown. And even if you manage to circle, strafe, and dash in order to create some distance, they're still liable to open up their animatronic maws and blast hot laser death in your direction. I must admit to perishing a few times early on as I got to grips with the rhythms of the weighty melee combat system, but that struggle grew into a sense of satisfaction as I
These
unlocked
things are
alternate
bullet
attacks
sponges.
and gradually became more capable of turning these robot Ruskies into sparking shards
Robot
of
Ruskies.
scrap. As I explored deeper into the darkened corners of Atomic Heart's first facility, I was pleasantly surprised by numerous examples of intelligent design. Rummaging through corpses and cabinets for ammo and crafting materials is a cumbersome yet necessary evil in most other first-person shooters. So being able to swiftly vacuum up a room's worth of items with a wave of your
Wow.
AI-enhanced glove, like you're sucking up gold coins from a level in Luigi's Mansion, is a welcome time saver.
Whoa,
That's not to say you
pretty
aren't
dope.
still rewarded for taking your time to pore over every inch of your surroundings, and I enjoy the occasional optional diversions, like pausing to watch Soviet spins on Looney Tunes cartoons, or to make prank calls in a public phone booth.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah, and it's coming to get you, kid.
Ah, crap.
Of course, if you're going to fill your game with mechanical maniacs, then you're going to need a soundtrack that's equally heavy with metal. And as a big Doom fan, I was delighted when composer
That's
Nick
crazy.
Gordon's signature detuned guitars and double-kick drums surged through the speakers to accompany a boss fight against a hulking robot.
Hey, yo, this
Ravenclaw
looks
that
pretty cool.
angled around the
Not gonna
arena
lie.
like an over-caffeinated chain chomp.
Definitely gonna watch
Gordon's
this one.
ability to masterfully pair head-banging riffs with headshots like some sort of first-person shooter sommelier is not to be understated. And Atomic Heart's more intense action sequences are made all the more invigorating as a result of his involvement. While I couldn't get enough of the heavy metal shredding that accompanied the shredding of heavy metal, I'm yet to be completely won over by Atomic Heart's mouthy main star. Agent P3's quips aim for action hero style swagger, but come across as something closer to the repetitive trash talking of a 14-year-old Fortnite fan.
My life.
And given Atomic Heart appropriates so much from the likes of Half-Life 2, Bioshock, and Doom, at times I did find myself wishing it had poached one of their silent protagonists while it was at it.
How do you like that, gearhead? How do you like that, gearhead?
I did at least appreciate the bluntness of your AI partner, Charles.
It was a pleasure serving with you, Major P3. Unfortunately, you are about to be killed.
There's also a slight concern that the wide open spaces in between Atomic Heart's 5 main facilities may be lacking in interesting things to discover. While I definitely enjoyed testing out my electroshock and force slam abilities on groups of patrolling sentries, and then frantically scrambling to take down the repair bots before they could resurrect their tin can comrades, I couldn't help but notice that my surroundings were seemingly populated by the same handful of farmhouses and drivable vehicles in the short amount of time I spent exploring one corner of the overworld.
These vehicles.
This is in contrast to the opening of the game in Chalamet City, which looks dense with unique detail but can only be experienced in a very linear fashion. That said, even if the open world area does merely serve as a place to blast robotic hordes to bits in order to farm for spare parts to craft with, it seems like there will be enough creativity contained within Atomic Heart's main facilities to sustain the adventure. From underground labs with bodies of water suspended in air that you can swim through in order to
What?
quickly evade attackers, and various puzzle rooms to neatly take advantage of your growing suite of glove-based powers.
What do I do now? Lug this shit to the boiler myself?
My short time with Atomic Heart definitely left me with my curiosity piqued and my pulse racing, and if it can sustain its intrigue and ingenuity for the full length of its journey, it could be something
It's
very
pretty
special
clean,
indeed.
very polished.
For more previews of upcoming games, check out our hands-ons with Sons of the Forest and Fire Emblem Engage. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
Alright guys, yeah, that was Atomic Heart, the final preview. That was pretty good. I like the overall outcome of the game and what it looks like for especially a single player story mode. It says first comment from Sire Effortless Garbage 7922. They said, it warms my heart to hear a strictly single player game. Same here, 1.5k likes. Shout out to Sire Effort, man. Good. There we go, drop a bomb for him. Next comment from Fungi Hooker. That's a funny name. They said, looks utterly fantastic. I have more hype for this than any other release this year. Always been a big fan of single player story focused FPS games like this. BioShock, Half-Life, Dishonored, etc. All the extra little environmental activities really boost the experience. Shout out to Fungi Hooker. Next comment from Mr. Trouble827. They said, the narrator after 5 minutes, the narrator after 5 years, me laughs more like 15 years. I think I'm missing something there. Anyways, next comment from Jared Jones, 1846. They said, crazy, it's finally releasing. Been keeping up with the game for years. Likewise, buddy. Big shout out to Jerry Jones. Yeah, I'm a believer. I'm a believer in the Atomic Heart series. So let's get it. Hopefully it's gonna be a good game. I have big hopes for that one. Next comment from Blaze78X. They said, the Mick Gordon beats so far have been absolutely excellent. Yes. Great music so far. Don't know who Mick Gordon is, but if he's the producer of music for this game, then so far so good. Next comment from Famorino, I'm not even gonna say that, said, finally a reviewer that can properly play the game. Yeah, for real, they usually suck, but I'm glad this guy can actually get some good clips to show everyone. And next comment from Andreas Rutledge 93. They said, this looks ultra dope. It's like BioShock, Doom, and Far Cry all mixed into one. Definitely getting this a birthday gift. Yes, I would be happy to receive that gift. So yeah, that was the Atomic Heart, and hope you guys enjoyed that. Talk to you later.